Expectations, grades K through 5.
Think about the expectations you have set for your class and for all of the transitions in your day and lessons in your curriculum. Are they clear in your mind? More importantly, have you made them clear to your students? Setting your expectations is important because you are more likely to get the behavior you want for each activity. Imagine if you had to guess at what your job is and what is the expected result. It would not be easy to do your job well. It's the same for students who don't know what is expected of them for each of the day's activities. There is a 3-step process for teaching expectations. The steps are teach, monitor, and provide feedback.
Teach.
Let's say you're about to have your class move to a small group center activity. Before beginning, let them know what your expectations are using CHAMPS.
We're getting ready to go into our center activities, but before we do that, we need to have everybody's eyes up here so we can champ out this activity. Our conversation is going to be a 1 to 2. I need limited talking, and you're only supposed to be talking with the people in your group. It has to be about the assigned activity. I do not want to hear talking about what you did over the weekend. Okay. If you need help, I need you to ask 3 before me. If there are no more than 3 people in your group, then please ask as many as you can. If it can't be 3, then you come to me. They need to be in your center. Please try not to bother anybody else in another center.
Notice how clear this teacher is with her expectations. She tells the students exactly what she wants for this activity.
Remember, you only have 20 minutes to complete the task, so when that bell rings, be ready to switch to the next center rotation or small group. Our movement is limited. Okay, if I'm actually with the small group, reading with them, then you need to just use your movement to go to the bathroom, to get a drink. You do not need to give me the signal. Our participation, you are going to be on task with the task that I've assigned for you in your center or small group. You need to complete the activity as best you can, and remember, I won't be collecting it until Friday. Does anybody have any questions?
And you need to tell me when you're writing.
In this example, the teacher has the students repeat her expectations.
When you need help, what will you do? And our activity, is it going to be whole group? We're doing it all together. Are you going to be walking around? Is there movement?
No.
How do I know you're participating?
Listening, thinking, and responding.
And when I need your...
The students now know exactly what the teacher expects of them.
Monitor.
Once you've made your expectations clear, you can start the activity. But these students aren't adhering to the assigned conversation level. Correct them before continuing.
All right, boys, remember we're supposed to be on task. We only have a limited time to get this done, so you'll probably get more done if you stay on the task. Okay, thank you so much.
Once the activity has begun, walk around the room and monitor them to make sure they stay on track. For example, this student is getting out of her seat for help. The assigned rule for help is that the students are to ask 3 and then me. Remind them of this.
Oh, ask 3 in your group. Remember we talked about that? Go ahead and try that, and then if you need help, come and get me. Yes.
Monitoring is a very important step in this process, so continue to monitor the students by circulating the room and scanning for misbehaviors. Correct them as they occur.
Provide feedback.
During the activity, it's very important to provide feedback to the students about how they're implementing the expectations. This helps them know what they are doing correctly or incorrectly. Both positive and corrective feedback are important. Give positive to corrective feedback in a ratio of 3 to 1. Always praise them when they get back on track.
Patrick, were you able to get the answer you were looking for?
Yes.
Wonderful.
At the end of the activity, provide feedback on how well they implemented the expectations overall. If improvement is needed for next time, say so, and reiterate what your expectations are.
I saw a lot of kids talking about what they needed to be doing, asking where they're going to find the definitions, using the glossary. You utilized your CHAMP for that activity, and it worked out fabulous. We were able to get a lot done in a short amount of time. Okay, so I'm very pleased with how you did, and I expect the same thing for you tomorrow. We'll CHAMP out our activity for tomorrow, and hopefully we will run as smoothly as we did today. Excellent.
Every teacher will have different expectations for an activity, and different activities require different expectations. What's important is that prior to any activity, you decide what your expectations are so you can let your students know.